Hello, American Rifle magazine fans. This is Rob again, and I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about some of the most frequent phone calls we get pertaining to the family of 71903 magazines, which are the older Marlin magazines that go into the Model 25, the Model 780, Model 80s, the Model 80 DLs, and many, many more, because they've been making these, like I said in the previous video, since the 1940s. So, and they made them for about 60 years. The magazines initially were designed just steel, not black oxide, and the rivet right here was flush. Over time, and as the fixtures, tooling, and machinery evolved, the rivet that holds the little clip-on is a bit prominent, okay? And a lot of times we get people that will call in and say, gee, my magazine won't fully insert into the gun. So what I have said first, do you have a Model 80 or some version of the Model 80? Because on the Model 80, which I have handy here, this one, as you can see, is a Model 80, and the width of the stock is about 2 1/8 inches. And if you look closely, you don't see the rivet because it goes all the way up and into the rifle. So you can do one of two things, and this is what I recommend to customers that call in. You can either file the rivet off, and then if you want, put a little black oxide cover up on it so it doesn't look too bad. Or what I did is on the bottom here of the magazine plate, I took a file and just filed a little bit of a edge on each side, so that a magazine that has the rivet can go in and latch without an issue. And the same holds true on the XT10 and the XT15. The rivet is in the same place, and if you don't file it, or file the bottom plate here, you're not going to be able to get the magazine to clip in. So as you can see, the rivet is basically covered by the width of the stock, and that's the real issue. So that's a little trick that will get the magazine fully inserted, and hopefully it helps you when you run into that problem, or if you do run into the problem. You don't need to call. You'll know that, okay, well, it's these two little rivets that are on both sides of the magazine, and you can do one of two things, like I said. Either file just a little notch in the bottom magazine plate, or if you want, very simply, you can file off the rivet, not completely off, but file it down, and it'll work fine and get fully into the Model 80s, or some of the guns that maybe have had stocks swapped out. This particular stock is about 2 1/8 inch from this dimension. Here's a Model 25 Glenfield, and the stock is only 1 7/8 inches. So that is the difference. Most of them are this size, where you can see the rivet is below the stock. It doesn't come into place, so there's no issue. But like I said, on some of the older guns where people have modified them, that's where it gets a little tricky, and people will call and say, "It's geez, I can't get it to work." And it ultimately does come down to the fact that there's a stock that's 2 inches and 1/8 in this case. In some other cases, it could be even bigger, and the rivet needs to be filed, or the bottom magazine plate right here in left side and right side. You just take a file, like this, and just work it a little bit. It doesn't take a lot, and you're good to go. So just a tip for the day. I hope that's helpful, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.